Alexander Elder once said, the goal of a successful trader is to make best trades. Money is secondary. How does the recent happenings affecting the market today? Can still be a successful trader despite of all the issues, or you just want to be that smart trader who wants to trade every day? Today we'll be sharing some interesting things you've never heard of, and welcome to Trading Star. And how's everybody today? I hope you are having a good day today, and everyone is having a good day today. And as you can see, I can hear you. I mean, I can see some people is currently watching here. Wait, hold on. All right. Okay. All right. So, okay, we are back from our live stream. So, we discussed about how to be a successful trader last week. So, I gave you some key points, I gave you some tips, and also we had a news recap on our stream last week. But today, this one is a different one because as I mentioned on my last live stream, we will talk about something about risk management. So today we are going to tackle the risk management skills you need and the important skills that you need for a smarter trading, or if you want to be the smart trader that you want it to be. All right, so today we are going to talk about the weekly news recap. So the recent news that is currently happening in the market today, and also today we are going to tackle the skills that you need to be a smart trader. So we'll talk about the industry and market knowledge. Second is making decisions and working under stress, of course, because this is important because when if you are not capable of handling your trading under stress, I don't know what's going to happen to you. So you really need to listen to this one. And next is understanding the finances. Of course, that's important. Why are you making money today? So hello to Tao Jiu. Hi, hello to you. Good day, good day. How's it going? And here we have the next one is communicating with people. This is really important when it comes to trading, and of course, this is one of the top management risk management skill that you need for smart trading. And next is strategic thinking and problem solving. Of course, this is one of the most important thing that you really need to obtain as a trader. And last but not the least, understanding technical sides of the business. Yeah. So we'll just give you a quick and short discussion about this one, and I hope you can join me in here today. You can invite your friends and your family to watch our live stream today here on Trading Star, and also don't forget to share the stream. So everyone, maybe there's a beginner or maybe one of your families is already starting their trading and they want some tips how to be a smart trader. If you are not a smart trader, then what kind of a trader are you? Maybe we'll discuss that in the future. But for today, this is our Trading Star News recap. So actually, we already talked about this earlier. The gold market. Here's our news for today. The gold market's upward momentum persists as it successfully broke through the previous resistance level at $1,980. Well, the first time that I did a recap, it was lower, but now it's getting higher. The US dollar is getting higher, and also the gold is really the conflict and the Israel Hamas is already affecting not only the market but also the US dollars and the gold market, of course. And next is from a technical perspective, the overall sentiment for the gold market leans bullish, defying the strengthening US dollar. If this bullish trend endures, there's a likelihood that the commodity could reach our initial target of psychological $2,000 level. You know, I've already read some news, some forecast that by December, the end of the year 2023, that it's going to reach above $2,100. But those are just predictions. Do you think that it's going to reach that higher, or it will just remain at the psychological level $2,000 level? All right, so okay. All right, so right now we're going to start with our discussion for today. So back to our topic for today. So we are going to talk about the risk management skills that you need to be a smart trader. All right, so you need a smart you need to be smarter when it comes to trading, because if you don't make the good decisions, if you don't know how to handle these things, or maybe the issues, or maybe the unexpected things that will definitely happen, we don't know when is this going to happen. Maybe it'll cause a bigger loss, or maybe if you know how to be a smart trader, you will earn more money and more winnings when it comes to your trading. All right, so today we are going to talk about the risk management skills that you need. All right. In general, risk means uncertainty. So you are not sure. Sometimes it is unexpected, unpredictable. So all organizations, all traders, all businessmen, business people face some sort of risks, and this risk relate to their chance of success, because I've already mentioned last week, that there is always what we call the this chance where uh, you don't need to you don't need to expect this kind of chances that it's going to happen the way you predicted it. We'll never know. All right, so here we have so for a better understanding and effective management of risk can increase the chances of success. So having a good or a useful risk management skill will definitely to help you to understand, not only to understand, but it will definitely help you on your plans when it comes to your trading. If ever the plan didn't go well, or the way you wanted it to be, at least you know how to uh move for this one. All right, so here, capable risk management skills allow you to take full advantages of these situations. So these situations might be, if you have risk management skills, no, you won't be that surprised anymore. You won't be that uh, you will be able to handle these kinds of situations if you have these skills. So to clarify, adapting well to this circumstances and can bring your company or your trading career to a long-term success. Who wants a short-term success? We all want the long-term. We want the financial freedom. That's why we're doing this. All right. So, okay, most people associate with risk with bad things. How? In this view, it lacks the whole picture, and this is a trade-off between the opportunities and the uncertainty surrounding it. And bad things can and do always happen. We can't predict when it's going to happen, or what will happen. It's that's why we call the risk as uncertainty. So do the good things. Within any uncertainty, there is an opportunity, and it can either go down as something good or a bad thing happening. So if you are if you have a risk management skill and something bad happened when it comes to your trading, to your business, or maybe in your daily life, at least you know how to handle this kind of things, not only with this skill, but also with professionalism, where it will definitely help you to improve, and also it will definitely help you on planning your next move. Hi to Astaphic. Hello, good day to you. Also to Bill One. Good day, welcome back. And Oluwala Oluwatobi. Good day, team. Hello to you. Again, welcome to Trading Sora. This is our live stream for today, and today we are talking about the risk management skill for smarter trading. And of course, you need these skills to improve your plans when it comes to trading. And not only that, you can handle risk, or upcoming risk, or maybe hopefully no bad we'll avoid this bad things to happen, right? All right, so going back, this is exactly how the risk management process fits into your real life, not only to business, not only to work, but also in your real life. You can You can either you can set a plan A, set a plan B. Yes, of course, risk management is a key, but kindly chip in little of psychology too. Yes, you badly need that. You needed that because just like what I mentioned earlier, um uh these are the skills that these are the key points that we're going to talk about today. If we're going to put a little in psychology there, we need that for communicating with people. And another one is when you're making decisions or working under stress, and not only that, strategic thinking, and also for the understandings. um the needed knowledge for your business or your trading plan, right? All right. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that, Oluwatobi. Oh, your name is unique, you know. All right. So going back to our topic for today, um, you have to identify the risk, of course, and control the measures of bad things that can happen. You know, there are we can totally control it, but if we know how to handle it, we can control it. So we really need this skills for you to handle this kind of things. And not only that, you know how to prevent this kind of things. How we can reduce over trading? Oh, that's a good question. I think I can share that to you in a while. Yeah, we can save that those questions. But okay, let's answer that question today. So okay, so let's share some quick. I mean, I will share some information, short information about that. No, all right. Okay, so actually, I already talked about it last week. I already talked about it last week. You can view the replay on on our previous live stream last week, last Friday. All right, so these are the tips that I can share to you on how you can reduce over trading. So first is you need to manage your cash carefully. It's really important. You should consider using an accounting software, or maybe asking an accountant or someone who can handle or who can give you some or who can manage your forecast cash flow. Next is all right, next is um lease instead of buying equipment. If you can rent some equipment, and if it's really expensive, sometimes you can lease some equipment. Next is you have to reduce your stock levels, and aside from that, you need also to look at your business model, and also you need to negotiate with the suppliers. But there are sometimes you need to overcome your over trading, and it will less likely to see yourself losing money. And here are I'll just give you quick tip. Maybe we can talk about that next time, how we can reduce over trading on our next live stream. All right, so always apply the 80-20 rule. And also 80% of your results comes from the 20% of your action, 20% of your action. And they also tell us that it is widely accepted. Uh, it's widely accepted, and also some famous examples of this one is 80% of your sales comes from your 20% of your customers, or 20% of your sales close to 80% of the deals. Just like that. So always apply the 80-20 rule. All right. And things that don't add much value and you should avoid is first is you should flip through time frames and markets and hunting signals without doing your preparation. Next is following your trades tick by tick, and next is going through forums. At least this forums will definitely help you. Some people are just sharing ideas. Some people are sharing their experiences there. Some open forums can help you on um and it should be avoided also sometimes. It depends on the situation. Next is arguing with traders. They'll never do a scandal like that. Never argue with the other traders on social media. That might lessen uh your credibility as a professional trader. And next is micromanaging. Never ever micromanage your trades and being glued to the screen. Okay, so next is, yeah. Hi Eric. Hello, hello. What's up? Hi. Good day to you. All right. So maybe next time we'll talk about this one, and let's proceed to our topic for today, which is for those who are currently watching right now. Hello to you, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the risk management skill for smarter trading. You know, everyone wants to hear this one because risk management skill is one of the most needed skill that for trading. All right. So hello to our traders who's currently watching right now. Hello to you, and don't forget to share this to your trader friends also. All right, so let's move on to our topic for today. And as I mentioned earlier that uh you have to identify the risk and control the measures of the bad things that can happen. You can control the happenings, or you can control the um sudden change of plans if you don't know how to handle yourself well. And next is, here, corporations or maybe some traders have to push for productive outcomes. At the same time, they also have to watch out for the negative incomes. You should be always ready. Okay, so later I will be talking about another question I have. Sorry, I have another question I have. One, is it right to manage risk by moving as a win in losing? All right. So later I will discuss it. I think this will answer your question. All right. So I'll be let's go back to that question later. All right. So let's move on. So to be honest, the result of risk is not always negative. Risk or uncertain events, they said, and they can lead to both negative and positive incomes. Positive risk. So yes, there is always a positive and a negative risk, and those risks will definitely affect not only you but also your trading plans. Risk. There are risk managers. These risk managers are also sometimes people hire some risk managers, or maybe some people are naturally a risk manager, and they are always seeking to make the best of these opportunities. For example, so let's relate it on the real life event. So if you can manage risk, and if you are capable of handling risk in an unexpected moment of your life, you know how to take this positive risk as an opportunity, or maybe this negative risk as an opportunity. You know, you should always just like what I've said last week, you should always see the brighter side. And subsequently, a business creates value by controlling something that has the potential to cause harm. But to be honest, the result of risk is not always negative. That is a good thing. If your risk didn't result in negative, but sometimes it's surprisingly a positive risk. I mean, a positive result. You know, and uh, when you when you see a positive risk and there are synonymous opportunities, it can lead to negative, and or maybe you, it can cause something that has potential to cause harm, they said. All right. So going back, we should talk about the skills that we have here, and here's the first one. So if you want to manage your trading career smooth and of course in a professional way, you need to have a risk management skill, and this is for first risk management skill. A trader should be familiar with risk management skills, of course, and you should know how to identify the hazards, that may occur while trading. Secondly, you make a risk assessment to identify which risks are more critical and which are less. It is an effort to identify events that may impact your business or your trading negatively. All right, so you should be familiar with it. So, what are the common let's say what are the common risk management skills that we need? Okay. Later I will tackle the that um question. Oluwala Oluwatobi. Where are you from? Your name is really unique. All right. So, okay. So, these are okay. So, if you want to be these are the practices that you need. You need to identify, analyze, prioritize, treat, and monitor the risk. And you need the skills like analytical skills, problem solving skills, people management and leadership skills, relationship building skills, financial knowledge, regular regulatory knowledge, business understanding, and ability to quantify risk. Okay, so you need to be familiar with this one. If you're not familiar with this one, that might be a problem. All right, so next, a trader should be a strategic thinker and a problem solver. Just like what I mentioned earlier. Um, just like what I mentioned earlier, uh, some risk is not always negative, and there are just uncertain events, and also they can lead both to negative or maybe positive outcomes. It depends on how you handle it. So that's why you really need the thinking, and you need to be a problem solver. You may find yourself in a variety of scenarios, and also these is where he must break free of the element of risk and achieve the desired goal, of course, of your trading career. And not only that, problem solving can also is also if problem solving and efficient risk management is one of the main places where uh traders invest. Employees are mainly a problem solvers. Some traders are maybe a problem solver. You alone can be a problem solver, but how can you what are the skills that you need to be a good problem solver? All right, so I'll share this to you. All right. All right. So first, you need if you think that you are a good problem solver, you need critical thinking. Next is how you can handle um uh decision making under pressure, and also creativity and information processing. Those are the effective skills that you need to be a problem solver. How about being a strategic thinker? Okay, let's see. All right, so any skills that will enable you for you to use critical thinking to solve complex problems. Actually, it's already connected with problem solving. And there are ways to develop your strategic thinking skills. So I will teach that to some of our traders soon. All right, so as a result, traders can achieve their desired goal if they are a strategic thinker and a problem solver. All right. And we have here a trader must have a good understanding when it comes to technical sides of the business. This is a must-have skill, to be honest. And for risk managers or for traders who knows how to handle or for those traders who knows that they have the risk management skill, and also some business leaders also. Technical understanding ensures proper management and perfect leadership skills in an organization or in a plant. Therefore, technical knowledge is absolutely a must solving problems related to that risk of the business. You know, um, this kind of a skill, guys, is usually this is important when it comes to your business. You need to understand how your business works or how your trading plan works. Sometimes we had this conversation last week that we need we need to um we need to care when it comes to your problems when it comes to your skills, and you need to stick to your plan, they said. And also here we have, hold on. Okay, so we already talked about the some of the skills like I mentioned earlier. This one. Okay. All right. So I already mentioned the strategic thinking and the problem solver. Next is, oh, we're having a technical problem here, right? Hold on. Okay, so let's go back to this one. Next is our let's talk about industry and market knowledge. Okay, so going back to the question, Toby. Oh, I'm having a hard time reading your name, but I'll try. All right, so is it right to manage risk by moving moving the SL when it comes to losing? Oh, that's a good question actually. And sometimes I really wanted to invite some expert traders to answer those kinds of questions. And maybe soon, I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay, so how are we going to manage risk? Okay. All right, so let's answer this one. All right. So for us, for us to limit our stop loss orders. How do you manage? How do we manage this one? Okay. So first, I'll give you some 8 ways to manage it. First is you need to accept the responsibility. You know, you entered trading with a great responsibility. You entered this business with a great responsibility. So you need to accept uh when you experience this kind of stop loss order, or and some losses are, maybe it may lead to some negative effect. But if you accept your responsibility by doing that kind of by doing that, and you by doing that plan, at least you can handle it with just like what I've mentioned earlier, the strategic thinking. Okay, so next is you need to review your position sizing, they said. And third, you need to analyze each loss for you to avoid the same problem before. Next is you need to review your exit strategy when it comes to your plans. If you think that your plan is not working, you need to review it. You need to know how to do it properly, and you need to know how to prevent this things to happen again in the future. Next is you need to control your emotion. Yeah, Oluwatobi mentioned earlier that you need to chip in a little of psychology sad. All right, you need to control it with your emotions, because if your emotions have taken over, you will definitely not going to handle it with a good result. So you need to be aware with your uh you need to be aware with your emotions. You don't let your emotions control you. All right. And next is, you need to use a trading journal. Uh, um, taking down notes about your trading is a good thing, because you can review everything. Where did I go wrong? What did I do to for this to happen? What can I do in the future so this loss won't happen again. All right. And last but not least, ask yourself some simple questions, just like that, the questions that I asked earlier. So that is yes, you need to manage risk. You need to use the risk management skills if you are moving your stop loss when in losing. So I hope that answered your question, Uluwatobi. Okay. All right. So let's go back to our topic. Hello to David Chim Nom Sol. Hello to you. Good day. Welcome to our stream here at Trading Star. All right. So as topic, how to identify order block? Oh, another question from our viewers now is really active today, and I am really surprised. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening, and I hope I can give you some tips. And our tips for today will definitely help you on help you on your uh trading plans in the future. All right. So going back. All right. Okay. So here we go. We have this. We already talked about the strategic thinking and the problem solving. And next is the understanding and technical sides of the business. And let's talk about the understanding the industry and market knowledge. All right. So here, okay, I'm just going to share you some information about this one. All right. So if you are an ideal risk manager, you are always up to date with the industry and its market. You know, if this is a trend, maybe there are traders who doesn't want to listen, when it comes to he doesn't want to listen when it comes to news, trading news, market news. They don't want to listen because it may affect their decisions in the future. But uh you should be always up to date when it comes to the industry and the market trends, market conditions, market trends. Because if you are not that updated, or maybe you're not up to date to this industry, you might see yourself doing a wrong decision when it comes to trading. So it is important for you to understand the industry and the market knowledge. You need to know at least the basic ones, or maybe at least the latest ones. All right. So I want to ask how to understand the fundamental analysis. Oh, later I will try to answer this question for you. Yes, thanks, ma'am. Appreciate your detail in this risk management skills. Meaning of Oluwatobi, God is a great. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, thank you for sharing this. Thank you for sharing that to us. Oluwatobi. Oh, okay. All right. So we will answer that question in a while, David. And let's get back to our uh topic. All right. So, some traders should be also aware of how the market has evolved. Market evolves from time to time, from generation to generation. It's always changing. It's always improving, and in the past to its present stage. Of course, you need to check also the history, and maybe some history will definitely help you to and maybe it may give you some idea how to handle this kind of risk, or maybe this problem. At least there are already people who handle it well, and we can get some ideas from them, and maybe it will be also effective for us to handle the risk. problem that is currently happening. All right, so this will keep you or keep you up with a changing trend. I'm sorry, and you should always catch the trend for the market trends before anybody else. It is always important to see yourself. You are one step ahead from everyone. And of course, in other words, this will enable him to take newer risks before anybody else. And consequently, this will set the trend before anyone else. Always take one step ahead of everybody. Always assume that there will be risk anytime. So you should be always ready. You should be always prepared, and you should be always up to date on what is currently happening in the industry, in the market trends, market conditions. It's really important. Just like what I've said in my last live stream, that you need to understand the market trends and the conditions for you to be a successful trader. All right. Okay. So next is, all right. I think, David, that would be a great topic for our next live stream. So I would like to answer that question with a complete detail on our next live stream. So, but I'll try to answer that with a short answer in a while. All right. Next is, you need to have the ability to make decisions and work under stress. Just like Oluwala Oluwatobi mentioned earlier, that you need psychology in trading, when it comes to trading, because there are situations that is always changing from time to time, and it has no warnings at all. So if you are always cramming, you can't work, you can't progress properly. So you need to relax, you need to clear your mind whenever you are doing trades. And some risk will definitely surprise you. And if you have this, or you have the ability to make decisions and work under stress, surprises won't surprise you anymore. All right. So it happens without anyone even anticipating it. And if your trades, or if you're trading with your continuity plan, if it makes a difference when anything goes wrong, and facing the issues of decision making of your trading plan by staying calm, and is a priceless skill at times of stress. Yes, number one is you really need to stay calm. Second is you need to clear your mind. Third, this one is really one of the most effective thing that you can use whenever you are trading. You should relax after having a big loss. Taking a break from everything is a much needed thing if you are currently experiencing some risk in your trading plan, or in trading in your trading career. And of course, if you can just take a break, you can breathe, relax, and then you can get back to work. You can get back to the game, and you will definitely have a better decision than making impulsive decisions out of emotions. Okay. Next is, you need to have a good understanding when it comes to finances. All right. So finances are the backbone of all the businesses. And of course, there are risks that is already calculated in numbers. So, for example, in overtrading, some people are already hiring some accountants for them to manage their income, their cash, their earnings, their income, everything. And so being good with numbers is a prerequisite when it comes to handling risk. And therefore, all right, so hold on. Therefore, you need to have a clear plan when it comes to your trading. All right, so next is, okay, hold on. We're currently having some technical issue here, but let's check if we can fix this while we are still streaming. So I hope we have new traders who are currently watching here. Hello to you. Welcome again to the trading star. And we just started a few minutes ago, and I hope you are still there listening to us. And there are some questions that are still unanswered from David. So I will just give you a quick answer for this one. All right. So we've asked while I'm still fixing this technical issue here. All right. Okay. All right. So if you want to if you want to understand a fundamental analysis, I'll give you 5 guides. First, you need to understand the operations and the details of your trading plan. Next is you need to use the financial ratios for initial screening. And third, closely study the financial reports of the company or the trading plan. You need to be aware of it, of course. And next is you need to find who are your competitors, who are your rivals, and you need to study each, their strengths and their weaknesses. And next is you need to check your trading plan's depth and compare it with your rivals. So you will need to know what is your strength and what is your weakness against your competitors, you know. And your best way to define the fundamental analysis is you can measure the value by examining related economic and financial factors. So maybe in the future we will discuss that also. That is a good topic actually. Thank you for asking that question. And yep. So we have another question for Staffing. How to identify? Wait, I can't read it. Identify order block. All right, so you just need to look for the patterns of consolidation or reaching on the chart. It is always it will definitely what is the secret to identify a high probability order blocks? They said that it is you should look for the consecutive bullish candles that could take out the liquidity, you know, sometimes indicating a market structure shift, and the use of the last candle of the move for a higher risk reward ratio. Okay, so maybe we can also ask some of our live stream hosts to answer that question. Technically, they can explain that in a technical way. All right, so going back to our topic. Okay, so we already talked about the hold on. Or okay, next is okay. All right, so okay, next is we already talked about understanding finances. Okay, communicating with people. You know, this is one of the most important thing that you need to achieve. The skill of where you can communicate with everyone, where you can build relationship with everyone. How can you do that? So first, we need we need to know how to manage people and your leadership skills. All right, so this is really important when it comes to risk management, because if you don't have a good leadership, you won't be able to handle the plan properly. And if you are a leader, you shouldn't be the one who's always asking people to do this for me, do this for that. No, you should be the one who's leading your people. You should be the one who's showing your people how to do it right. So that is one of the signs that you are a great leader. So okay, we will include that in the future. Okay, all right. So all your problem solving skills in the world are useless if your manager or if a leader can't rouse troops. If a leader cannot lead a team, no, we need good people management and leadership skills to inspire and to inspire people, your members, your subordinates. And in some cases, risk management might require upsetting the apple cart or you need to respect also on behalf you need to also to respect your team. If you want to gain their respect, if you want them to follow you, or if you want them to be inspired by you, you need to respect them. You know, if you're going to give it if you're going to give the right respect that you needed, they will return it back. Okay, next is the relationship building. This is really important when it comes to people, and this goes in hand with leadership skills, and it must be able to build you as a leader, you as a risk manager, or you as a trader should you must be able to build relationship, and not just with their subordinates, but also to the people around you. Who are these people? Not only your family, not only your friends, maybe your rivals too. Because maybe in the future your rivals uh will be also your what can we call them? Maybe in the future you might be a team. You might be helping each other. So you really need to build a good relationship with people. And of course, they should be also able to do so with their superiors. So some those your seniors, your people who are higher than you or maybe have experience. Just one thing that you need to remember: you need to know how to respect people, and that will definitely give you an idea how to create a good relationship with people, and you can also manage people properly. All right, so next is, oh, we're already finished with our key points. Okay, so I'll just share some things. Okay, so other skills that you need is you need to ability to quantify risk, and you need to be able to do risk assessment, they said, and you know how to rank the likelihood and the severity of each risk. You know your priorities when it comes to your plans, because if you don't know what to do, what to solve first, you won't be able to solve the problem that you are experiencing right now. So it should create a regular update list or notes, maybe that might help you. Or maybe you need to list the most likely or to least likely risks, as well as the most severe to least severe ones, for us to know how to solve some problems like that. And also this will definitely help determine the risk management program's focus on an ongoing basis. All right. So some traders, they have this. Oh, good. We're good, David. All right. So we have this skill that is really needed, especially right now, because what's happening in the market is really affecting the traders, the investors, the market itself. So you need to have the adaptability. You can adapt with everything that is happening around you. So you as a trader, you are required to have a constant education and keeping up with the relevant news and issues. And not so long ago, that's why actually I mentioned earlier that you need to understand the flow of the market trends and the market conditions. So what's happening today, you need to adapt to it. Because if you won't be able to adapt on what's currently happening to you, you won't be able to catch up on what you need to improve, and what you need to fix, or maybe do for improvement, right? All right, so it's one of the greatest cybersecurity threats that is that some of the traders or businessmen, businesswomen, business people who are currently facing it. And of course, news sites. There are other mediums you can use for you to adapt to these kind of situations. And not only that, you can also estimate and other math work, but solid math. Sorry. Um, the industry journals, also the news. You know, uh, we are now controlled by technology, so it is easier for us to know what's currently happening in the market, what's currently happening in the world, everything around you. So you have all the means to um, do or to improve this skill for you to be able to handle risk properly. All right. And last but not the least, you have to um, oh yeah, I you have to have analytical skills. So if you have analytical skills to collect the data, because you really need this. You can analyze risk and make sound decisions based on the results. If you have the skill, it will definitely help you to avoid bad decisions when it comes to trading. And of course, you also need to be able to spot holes and weaknesses and the other that maybe the other traders have missed. Not only on your systems but also on your plans. And also, it will definitely improve the current current issues that you're currently facing right now. All right, so that is our topic for today. So do you have any questions you want me to answer, or maybe you can share some topics that you want me to discuss in the future? Yeah, so just a quick recap. We already talked about the risk management skills for you to start a smart trading. And of course, people like you are capable of improving this skill. You know, okay. So we talked about how to understand. We need to have an understanding when it comes to industry and market knowledge. Next is for you to be a smart trader, you have to be good in decision making, and you can work under stress. You can make decisions under stress. Next is you need to understand your finances, and you can communicate with people, build a relationship with people. Next is strategic thinking and problem solving. And other than that, last but not least, understanding technical sides of the business. Yeah. All right. So, do we have other questions? Last questions before we end this live stream today? All right. So, I hope some of our discussion for today helped you on your trading plans in the future. And I hope I can see you again here on Trading Star on our YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also don't forget to watch our future live streams here on Trading Star. And this has been Trading Star, and that is our live stream for today. Thank you so much again, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.